Alright guys, hello, it's me, Koyoshi here. Welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of the Tower of Doom, Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, DLC Part 1, I guess you can say. Well, the first of the DLCs. In the last video, we left off in Premium mode level 6. Couldn't get past the battle thing, so we're doing it now instead. We just have to survive, although we start really close to a giant log claw. Just not fun. I changed my strategy a bit. This time we're going to summon all of the oaf minions at the start. And hopefully protect at the start to have them do different setups. This is also gonna help out with damaging our enemies, but also attacking. I know we typically don't want to hit the giant log claw, but that's fine. Peach is the tankiest character, so fire in the front, or maybe we could actually outrange the attacks. Who knows? One thing I am gonna start with though is definitely have both minions up, because that will attract the enemies to attack them instead of us, which helps out a lot. Then we can kind of defeat the other enemies as they move in, and we can protect as we need to. Okay, this one just retreated further back, but he made the giant wall claw move a bit faster. Okay, Rose is in range, so she's gonna move out. If we wait a couple of turns before we use the you need to attack the giant wall claw, then we can probably do a setup that will let us essentially escape power in exchange for having to do other stuff. I didn't want to play it too frisky though, so we're gonna have Luigi as this can actually move up as a guard, so we can kind of use our other characters to team jump when we're done. Otherwise, we're just gonna pass the turn again. Since we only need to survive 5 turns, there's not really any point in doing attack damage. That shock, unfortunately, jumped to one of our characters, though, so we did take a bit of damage, but that's alright. It's not like we really need to heal anyway. He's probably gonna shoot the shot again, and then probably get owned, but that's fine. Okay, this is where we're going to do our defensives. So, we're gonna use... You need to now hit this enemy on the back and also stun them so they can't do anything. Then one by one each team member is gonna have to jump over and move to a different spot. I think I'm just gonna move to a completely different on the bottom right, because I think that'll be our safest play option here. Then because we don't really need to do much, Peach could actually just do Team Barrier on both tears instead. Unfortunately, our minions are gone, but that's fine, honestly. We've only really needed them for the first turn of the battle. So we'll move down here now, and then we'll probably have to work our way around the left. And for Luigi, I'm going to actually have him start attacking. So we jump down like here. Can't hit anything here. We'll probably just use this then for free damage. And Peach can't do anything else, so she will now Team Barrier to protect herself from taking any unnecessary hits. Maybe we'll try to split up these other characters. Maybe Ham doesn't double hit us, although to be fair, they are stunned for 2 turns, so they can't even do anything. So only the bottom 3 enemies can even damage us at all. So if anything, maybe we should attack them back instead. Let's see how close I get to this one. Still pretty close. I'm not sure if I want to attack or not. Nah, it's probably not worth it. We'll just pass the turn instead. It's just faster. Okay, good thing I protected. That Goomba just barely reached him. We dash him and pick him up. Now we can remove him from the battle right away, which is nice. And we don't have much else to do. We'll just throw all of our characters behind cover, and Luigi will just, I guess, take far as we go. We'll probably focus on that Wampa first before we do anything else. After that, though, we could maybe change our target a bit. Oh, also, I guess you might have noticed we do have Unidash as well, so if we do that, we can actually stop him entirely as well. And from there, I think we're gonna win the battle. Honestly, this strategy is so thin that you could just... Okay, we did get a teleport spawn, so now we're gonna have to run, but good setup to run too. Looks like I'm gonna have to probably do some team jumps with Meiji. But I think the first thing I want to do before we even do that is summon a scope or distract the enemies. I'm trying to manipulate both him and another enemy to go straight over to the right side of the battlefield. That way, the enemies will have to focus on our closer targets instead, so they won't hit us as much. And the... I have went a bit too close, but that's fine, honestly. The Medican will be back up again now. Unfortunately, we do not have a protection against them this time, but it's still better than nothing, I guess. We're gonna have those try to get to cover here. I think we're gonna reach it in time now. Okay, we can go here, I guess. Terrible, but it is still kind of far away. Luigi, of course, will be taking farther cover. Farthest cover we can find is probably over here. I'm gonna attack this Minican, so is forced into healing, and we can also use Steely Stare as well. And I'm gonna have Peach take the slightly closer spot, maybe on the right here. Rose is gonna have to take the Vicious so she might be taking the damage, but that's fine. We have healing items for her if we need to. And then we don't have much else to do, so Rose is probably gonna maybe die, maybe something else will happen. The idea is hopefully with our distractions, the other enemies will take damage instead of... So, we'll focus on the other minions that we summoned instead of our characters, which will help us out a lot. That depends on who they think is... Okay, so we got one just going for Scoper. Fortunately, I saw Riz get attacked. I hope Rose is probably gonna get targeted instead. Okay, one of those was Bamba, so that didn't do anything. Okay, so that actually didn't do much damage at all. Alright, that was somewhat fast. Could have been faster, but it was not terrible either. gosh, we got a lot more coins that time. I think the pattern just set up really nicely that time. Ton of coins because of that. Great. That actually worked really well. We got a free item from it, too. And more importantly, we now can use 2 sets of sparks instead of just 1, so that should be the first thing we do, is set up sparks. I'm gonna have Gargantuan on... Let's throw it on... no, on Peach, why not? Let's throw this on Riz again, and throw in Stan Luigi. And we'll level up the weaker ones to level 3 first. Starting with all the level 1s. This will then be close to our final team. Although we might go for more sparks, because we want better AoE sparks. Because minions aren't really the best when it comes to the late game stuff. They do give you a free turn at the beginning, but after that, they're kind of worthless. So you really don't want to use them. Unless you really want enemies to just constantly break out each turn. I'm gonna do Zephyr Star first. We're gonna do this one second. Now Peach goes. She's gonna just get damage, I guess. She's gonna get... We're gonna change up the build a bit now, actually. Unacquired this to get Ghostly Stare so we can start getting Steely Stare charges. Since we're not gonna really get much else otherwise. We'll probably remove the extra Steely Chair charges if we get to the battle. And of course, Viz has to fully reset her talent build now.
Huh?
Oh. And we actually have a lot more than we initially had before. I'm thinking, let's actually get Heat Up. I know it's a bit risky, but honestly, kind of Billy Viz aggressively anyway. It's like, she needs to be a decent damage dealer, otherwise the battles will just take forever. But anyway, we got a good amount of money. So let's see here. We don't need money. We don't need healing items since we already have that. We have 2 healers anyway. So I'm gonna start buying, for this first iron, actually a bit of, strongmans to 5, and then probably start buying cooldown clocks. So if we can find cooldown clocks, those would be great to go for, like the one on the right. But we also have Bowser we can go for, which is probably actually gonna be better. But it's those freaking Jit Scopers again that we have to deal with. I don't want to play silly though, and I think we have to at least go for something, so unfortunately we're gonna have to reset. We have a few minions of our own to help with the zippers. We're just gonna have to play probably the slow game. Oh, this is not a really great field. We're pretty much right out in the open. We could just leave, honestly. This is a very bad battlefield. This is not great at all. We'll try it, I guess. It is only just the normal scoper, at least, but that's still a lot. Which we're gonna be taking for free unless we constantly use team barriers to find, like, a good corner. And the Hippers have so much range, they could probably just fire from wherever. It doesn't really matter. And they have buffs with the magic. You know what? Yeah. Wait, no, not a quick estimation. We're gonna, because that was so terrible setup. You know what? I've decided I'm not going for that battle. It's not worth it, unfortunately. So that means the next priority battle would be either we get more Spark AoE, some extra stuff but have a much easier battle, or go for orbs. I want to start going for cooldown clocks, and actually, wait, which one has more coins? I didn't see, but I think there was coins on one of them. No, there isn't. Okay. We're gonna go for this one instead. This should be a lot easier. It's not a bad idea to check, but unfortunately the battle arena is kind of random, and unfortunately the skip one is just really annoying.
Can we decide this after a nap?
Alright. Honestly, I would rather take this battle over any other battle. Let's just go first again after what happened in that first battle. Of course, we took that before because we really had no choice. There was just so many enemies there, and the other battle was even longer. I didn't want to deal with it, so I just said, we'll deal with the zippers, I guess.
Ow.
I'm just gonna have Peach intentionally take some hits here. I think that's probably better than doing nothing. We still have 2 minions to affect us a bit too. Good. We'll defeat that next turn, probably.
Yay.
I can probably just have Luigi sit as a permanent sentry here and start attacking stuff from this far range. Why not? Let's have Luigi do that. This is why Luigi is best at ranged gameplay, because he can just do that from, like, that. It's very Voken. Okay, I want to be able to use Rose's dash, but I also want to be able to destroy that. Let's just use this. It's probably easier than doing anything else. Scoper just passed his turn now. Sure, let's use that to explode those enemies so they don't move. Can take one of them out like those. I think now's the best time to heal.
Please work.
Alright, please work. Alright, Luigi, let's do this one. I can see why Luigi's so useful. He just does lots of good little things that just work really well. Oh, I should use this. I can attack him as he goes. Okay, he moved. Good. Finally, Steely Stare actually works as intended. Instead of nothing happening. What the heck? Why are there coins in the middle of nowhere? Isn't that supposed to be a bug too? Sometimes I feel like they do not play around with this game enough. Coins aren't even spawning in proper spots at all. Yeah, that was just unfair. I don't think they even spawned them in the right spots half of the time there, so that did not work out well at all. Chin. We've got some bone prisms, but it doesn't really matter because gold typically bad, but whatever. Alright, we need another character since we couldn't get one there. Morse? This game is just so evil. I swear, every single battle with a character has just been Scoper, Scoper, Scoper. Oh my gosh. Break off, game. I get it, you don't want me to do that, but it's just tedious. Do I really want to take a lot of damage just to get another character? It's so frustrating. Really, every other it could be any battle, just so you know. It really could be any battle, but literally every other time it's just been Scoper, 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 every friggin' time. What am I supposed to do? Render to them? I'm gonna have to break my fear. I'm just gonna have to say I'm gonna take a bunch of damage. As long as I don't die, I'll be fine. I guess I could heal up if I need to, but honestly, I do need a different character. And seeing as how no other character is gonna probably show up that's better, I'm just gonna go for Rabbids. H, because it's better than having no character. We probably won't use her until the final battle, so we might actually do the triple peach, double peach, one is strat, but it'll still be better than nothing, I guess. Alright. So I'm not gonna level up our enemies. Anyway, we are still going to keep collecting items. We just might have to use some of them. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this. As tempting as it is to keep Luigi, I just don't think he's great for the portal shot setups. I get it, he can one-shot the portal if he's far away enough, but is that really worth moving the portals over to the side to not... Okay, this is way better of a battlefield, I will admit. The last battlefield we had was not good at all. This one is way, way freaking better. I still don't want to explode off the other stuff, though, so in fact... I should actually up Zephyr Quake a bit and actually just use him instead of the Con Fiend, because I want to actually hide in the setup. I know this Wii is great. We're definitely going to use it in later battles. I'm just not going to use it now. And of course, I'm still going to use the minions like I did before. I am going to wait a bit before using the Earth Spark, though. I also need to check, because, yeah, I don't want to use it on Peach because she's also actually going to protect that turn, and I do want to summon the minions. So we're going to actually switch things around a bit. We're going to have Zephyr Storm Meritor, but that's fine, honestly. It's better than nothing. Sorry, if you guys haven't watched the first video setup, I tried to do the zipper battle before, and there's just so many of those smitten zippers that we just took a lot of damage trying to even win that battle. It was not fun at all. It was one of my least favorite moments of this game up to this point, actually. I'll just say it right then. It's kind of awkward, and also very hard. Those other battles up to this point have been very easy in comparison. Alright, well, we're gonna give Riz some health now. Have to get her some other stuff later. Now, what do we even start? Where do we even start? Well, for starters, we need to move out everyone so we can actually do the proper setup. And then Luigi's just gonna immediately gust both of these enemies. I did not see that. Okay, good. So that gets rid of the electric things so they won't attack, but at the same time our hover will not be broken. And I think Luigi is not going to use Effery. And now we just have to play it safe from here. So I'm just going to summon our minions here to probably bait the scopers into coming forward. That's a good target to start with. Now we team barrier up and start attacking. I don't even know which one I want to attack first. Well, let's start with Luigi's turn first, actually. That will work better. Luigi will hide in this corner over here. This is probably the best thing you can do with Luigi. I'll at least have some protection. Okay, we have to pick one of these targets. We can't just leave both of them up. We're gonna have you just go here. This is attack. We have the flash damage, so we should just win. Good. And I think I'm actually just gonna follow this scoper's position. So I'm gonna hide in here with our own scoper, and now we just need to hope that we can survive for as long as we can. But other than that, lots of scopers, lots of annoyance. Oh, and there's still a water guy in there. Okay, that guy just wasted his turn. And now you can see, look at that. This is just a terrible setup in general. Because Team Barrier relies on hits and extra health to avoid taking damage. Okay, good. That's actually probably the best we can get. The Scoper's also gonna retreat to a different card now. Oh, there's even a Oozer there. I almost forgot about that one. Yeah, sad to say we're gonna have to take these out somewhat fast and also one at a time. I'm also gonna have to probably use Unseen with Luigi or off the bat, so just take a lot of damage. I think Luigi's probably gonna be the best one to take a shot at that specific electric thing on the right. Help out a bit, so you know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit this. Destroy their own cover so they hopefully get AoE down. Okay, now the only problem is we don't have our AoE to attack them back. See, if we had our Flame Cannon, we would just use that and maybe we would take out a lot of them, but this is not the case anymore. Okay, we do have a freebie turn, slightly. Not fully, though. Rose couldn't technically use her put everyone to sleep, but it would be very risky to do right now if we wanted. to like take out the enemies, we'd probably have to do something else instead. Hopefully we do have a gust with Peach, so let's at least use that. And actually, Rose, you go up there. And then I'll have Peach go forward, actually, a bit aggressively. Why not? And dash one of the sets of scopers and try to position so we can hit the barrel and multiple of them at the same time. Some of them will be gusted back, and hopefully that will cause enough chaos to hopefully kill at least some of them. Good. Alright. Compared to the last time, we certainly did a lot more damage, and we're also a lot safer. Now, for Rose's turn, it'll actually be much more simple. We just have to go as close as we can, and then just hope that we stun as many enemies as we can. And then, whoever we can't stun, we'll just take out instead. Since you're one of the targets that can't be taken out, and you're the weakest. Sorry, so he's gonna get taken out. I guess we could have dashed one of them, but whatever. We'll put the remaining ones to sleep, and that will reduce the damage massively. It won't fully stop our turn from taking a lot of damage, but hopefully now we can just finish off the other enemies. The only problem is we're gonna take some damage from that. Now the problem comes out, we're probably gonna have to lose some characters unless we can take out multiple of these scopers at once. Which we do not have the AoE set up to do at all, so we're gonna have to try to eliminate as many as we can, as efficiently as we can. PG for sure is gonna use Steely Stare, and we're gonna try to eliminate targets we think are closer. That is not a guaranteed kill, so we're gonna move back a bit more. I don't think I could do any more damage. Yeah, I can't do any more damage to that, and that's not kill, unfortunately. Also don't have an extra Luigi, so we wouldn't be doing much by attacking that one. Ideally, want to get a guaranteed kill with every attack we do. Okay, Luigi attack that. I'll probably have Peach the weaker of the two targets. And then, oh, actually no. Peach could just AoE them down instead. That'd probably be better. And we can also dash out this target, so let's do that. Let's dash out this Scorpion by using that with a combo to pretty much deal with that. I mean, we can actually probably just attack all three of them. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, well that saved us a little bit of stress. And Peach still has a free turn to heal, which is not bad. Heal her with a chest or something. Then Rose doesn't really have much else to do except annihilate one of these enemies brutally. I'm gonna do Splash for that. Good. Dash out another Zipper, and then we're gonna probably just attack the one that's closest to us. Of course, because a super tanky is not fine, because that's just what happens. And now from here, you're gonna have to use a chest.
Not bad.
And in the next battle, we'll probably have to do the healer strat cheat again. Hopefully it won't be much we have to heal. It will seem like a lot at first, but now it'll be fine. Right, now the portals are appearing. That one just, and didn't even do anything. That's not good. Okay, well we can take out a couple of papers with Luigi. Let's do that first. Okay, we don't have a guarantee on that either, unfortunately. enemies I don't like. They are super tanky, and the fact that they can stun is just really annoys me. I'll just say that. Well, let's dash this enemy and check damage. If not, probably our best strategy, honestly, is just do a single attack on the portals, I guess, and then have Peach go all the way over here and just attack. She might take some extra damage for it, but honestly, we're not too worried. We have Team Barrier for protection. If anything, we should just try to preserve our health more than anything, so Peach will attack this, which thankfully we took it out. Those enemies are super tanky. They've been not dying lately. And then we'll just throw those ears to try and help out a bit. Now we're just hoping at least one character gets their function. If we don't, there is a cleansing charm thing we can use at the start of the next season, but okay, only one got it. That's perfect. It's actually written perfect. Could have gone any better. Whoa. Do I have the range? I do not. Okay, looks like we'll have to use a minion and also attack. Oh, wait, we can't summon because he's already in the battle. We're just gonna have to attack. Alright, even with threats, that still doesn't man away. But our Sachette did get defeated earlier. We could use him and maybe he'll finish off the battle for us. But it depends. The Sachette could just be dumb and do something else instead. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe these enemies are not dying. I wish they would just go away, man. Alright, let's hope he's smart. Not all the enemies are smart all the time. Okay, for once he was. Alright, good. We're out of the Nightmare battle. To be fair, we had to go for it, though, because Rabbid Peach is definitely going to be worth the play. In fact, you can just have Luigi get out of the battle for Rabbid Peach, and we could just have Rabbid Peach do the healing now instead. I don't want to change characters as much as I can, so I should probably... Not a good setup either. We're not going to get much from this as a result. But at least we don't have to buy more healing items. Alright. Alright, we actually made it through pretty well. Yeah. I did skip the other super battle for a good reason. Hey, finally, no super battles for once. Sort of. There's supers on the right, but at least there's a slightly easier battle now on the middle with Reach Area, and it does have AoE. I think that's what we're going to go for. I think that's straight up what we're going to go for. I think I might still use the healer setup, though. I just think that after I do that, I should have Rabbid Peach in. And we'll just have to do the slower strat, but honestly, I don't care, because got our favorite character back again, Rabbid Peach. You're going to come into the team now, and we're going to give you... You don't really have much function, so you'll have to go for Chufan for now, and Peach will now... Those will now get the Efferine. That means we'll swap skills for Efferine, and later we'll just swap our other two Sparks we already have in the team. Oh my gosh, I did not want to do that at all. No, stop multi-clicking. I want it. This with Efferine, so that Rose has a safety net now. And can go up to the enemies without risking too much. Now we have nothing of us, let's just go into the battle now. Vampire could actually be nice for certain battles. It does help a bit with the healing and could be decent on those probably. Also, I picked this battle because we just have to reach the area, so we can change up one of our characters to be a movement character. I think that is actually what I'm going to do. Rose is actually going to have to change builds yet again. Oh, I guess Peach also still has to set up her build. I almost completely forgot about her. Let's just get her all of most of her, Oh, wow, that heal range is very expensive at free. On that note, let's refund it, actually. I think I'll be better off using this, and then getting some health, and then getting maybe some range. And actually, no, just one of each of these. Why not? And then Peach, you get you can get damage, so let's do that. Rose, I'm gonna actually just reset your skills now, and we're gonna actually switch to a mixed version of the uni build. I say mixed as in it's not actually the uni build, it's just something else that I'm gonna use. For this build, we want this for sure, uni dash, and then uni cooldown, uni duration, and range as much as we can. That's what I'm gonna build, so that she can move fast towards the goal, but also still have uni build. That's probably the safest build I can use for a move to the area battle. And then otherwise, it's time to do the special cheat loop again.
Rise above.
I'm just gonna do it on Rabbid Peach, because why not? So, we're gonna use this healer. Alright, okay, good start. We got the 100% healing we need, so we are good. Now we just need to get to the goal as fast as possible. And the other characters can literally just stand there and do nothing. It doesn't really matter. We may have to set up a second character that we use as backup.
Okay.
So let's move Peach close first. And in case of risk, let's use Team Barrier as an extra safety net. However, Rose will still go unseen at the start of the turn, so that's not going to change. So now, she's going to team jump and go as far as she can towards this goal, but also try to be close to this enemy, so she didn't put it into uni status, and then I'm just gonna, unseen that, just walk to the goal. I'm not gonna lie, these mixed battles can be cheesed a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's really easy to do that. I'm gonna keep Rabbid Peach here. Honestly, I should be fine. The team barrier should protect me from our damage, so I'm gonna start just running into the corner with the other characters, and from there, hopefully the other enemies just skip their turns for as much as they can. And we'll just move to the end on the second or third turn, and she should hopefully last long enough to us to just make it to the end. So yeah, not an easy battle. In fact, we can do it right now, so that saves a lot of time. I do want to spread out my characters a bit more, though. So Rose, I'm going to throw over here. No, actually, Peach is going on the lower level. I'm going to have Peach team jump to the other level prematurely so we can be ready to get coins on that ledge. And Rabbid Peach can stay on the lower edge. And wise, I think I'm going to just jump. So now that that's done, let's end the battle. We'll go for the packs of 9 coins first if we can. Okay, we got a decent amount. That was definitely better than the last time we did this. I should have been mashing that, by the way, the whole time, just to make this go faster. But anyway, we got Pyrogeddon. Not gonna lie, buddy, I wish I had you for the previous battle. You would have come in very handy for that battle, not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna buy just one of these. And then I'm gonna buy more cooldown clocks, because I haven't been getting a lot of them. And then we're gonna do check. We can go for electric, which is great, or we can go for another reach area on the left, but not have any other items. Or there's a cooldown clock on the right, but we have to destroy the darkness eyes, and we don't have a good setup with it. I think I just want to take the safety. I like being able to do this, so you know what? Let's just go for reach area. So as for what stuff I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna level up you for the final battle. Here it comes. If only we had Skyline Burst earlier, it could have worked so much better. Skyrim Burn, that is. It would have worked a lot better. Let's replace one of the minions, the Squash Ant Matcher in particular. We'll replace with that in prep. And then we're gonna get just our other sparks up a bit. Starting with Efferine. Then do you up a bit. Zephyr Star is now level 4. Then we'll get Aquanox up a level. Maybe toss that on section. Hey, later, and have Rabbit Peach get an AoE, I guess, since she doesn't have a. We didn't get any of the support editors. And then, because I want to be prepped, let's just do this next as well. That's a bit much, I think. Getting our arcs up, but it'll be fine, I think. We could also have Elite. I just realized also we could have had Luigi also went and do the same thing. I know Luigi's also a great movement character. Be easier to just do it with Rose. Alright, I think all I'm gonna really get on her is to save a bit of time and just get uni range now. And I guess some weapon range so we could start firing at enemies a bit more. And then Rabbit Peach is gonna get... Oh, no. This is regular Peach. You'll just get health, why not? And Rabbit Peach will get... health, I guess. And we'll go straight into the area and enter this battle, because this is the easier one we could have done. This golden orb is going to be used on Peach, of course, probably. So we can have her get the sparks. We should probably just throw the AoEs both on her, honestly. That would probably be better. Can potentially keep using them to destroy the pedals. Alright, so we just have to reach the area now.
We will rise above.
However, we have a bit more tedious enemy positions this time around. Let's start by moving our characters, though, a bit. Oh, wait, actually. This is not tedious at all. In fact, it may be one of the best patterns we could have got. And I'm not joking. Guess what, guys? We're gonna win this battle in one turn! Keep in mind that RNG doesn't have specific pattern set up, so you will get battles like this which you can just win instantly. And it is so hilariously funny, but so cool at the same time. Like, look, watch this. Just go up here. Bam! Battle done. Was that even a necessary battle? Okay, that was probably the best choice we could have made there. Alright, I'm gonna just get stuff with you and switch straight to Rabbit Peach. These, and then quickly go up with Peach, and she's just gonna probably grab most of the coins down here. We'll below out. Oh my gosh, there's loads of coins down here. Let's hit them up the best way I can do. And then let's get some coins over here. And okay, we got a little bit of, okay, we definitely got more coins than last time, that's for sure. Alright, skip that, and now we just need to figure out what setup is. Well, we should actually check first to see... Yeah, oh boy, the Magic Koopa is back again. We know this enemy can't be cheesed. I still don't like the fact that the Magic Koopa can't be cheesed. It's so annoying. And this time we don't even have the... Oh my gosh, game, I know about this part. Don't talk to me like 15 times. Alright. Okay, this doesn't mean the F-range strategy still won't work. Though this strategy can certainly still work. I just might have to change my pattern a bit. But I will check probably first to see where the enemies are. For now, though, we should probably set up as if we were doing it normally we set up. So, Rose is going to max out F-range first. And then we'll have her AoE get maxed out. And I think we're just going to use the AoEs to just clear out any weaker enemies and also the Goombas that get in our way. And give the next probably to Rose, maybe, actually. I did say I was going to put both AoEs on Rabbid Peach so I can do a Spark build with her instead. Let's do that, and we'll fill it Aquanox up to help with that. Sure, why not? And now we can't get any more effects, so we'll just have to hope for the best. Alright, this is why I wanted to do that. We're gonna go here and say, after activation, each spark has a chance to avoid the cooldown. Let's get this one. We should actually maybe get this one with every character if we still have opportunities to. So, you know what? Since we're not in safety, let's do that. Let's do Spark Refresher on everyone, so we can maybe have of getting the sparks up. Except for Rose, who's gonna figure out a build later, because once again, our uni build is not gonna work out. Okay, so since we're not about to use down flops, maybe we should actually sell some of those instead. And then maybe keep one healer as a backup. Keep some other healing items. But sell everything else like normal. So, still selling the mushrooms, still selling the POW blocks, but instead of buying the other things, we're just gonna go all strong man and do the strat where we try to get the 150% at the start of the turn. Rose will also be invisible probably at the start. And that's how we're gonna do it. For those of you who don't know, the Magic Koopa is a cheater. This giant Magic Koopa is supposed to get stunned like any other opponent, but I'll show you in a minute when it doesn't not go invisible. It literally just goes in our attack. Sorry. Anyways, I definitely want to do this battle with both Peaches, because that way we can heal a lot more. Alright. Not a good starting pattern at all. He is very, very far away. At least he won't be doing any damage this turn, but that's annoying because we can't really use our buff right away if we wanted to.
Rise above.
Alright, well, we're gonna have... Oh, wait. Oh, I was actually... I didn't want to do that. I was actually just gonna check to see if the Magic Koopa was close, or if there were difficult enemies. Let's actually just use People Technician to check. Okay, these party enemies are a bit annoying, but we can probably handle it as long as we take out this guy first and maybe take out the other stuff. Otherwise, the good news is the Magic Koopa doesn't actually attack. Anyways, we're gonna have to change our setup up. Remember the build I said that I would use? That is the uni build that works really well. Well, we are not gonna use that this time because this guy is brutal and we want to punish him as much as possible. So the can safely take out the Magic Koopa is just go all damage. So that's what I'm gonna do with Rose. In fact, you know what? I am gonna get Spark Refresher because that gives the F-Arena a chance to potentially trigger multiple times, which in turn could effectively give Rose infinite shots. It depends on the luck though. And then, because we want to be safe at least a little bit, we'll get Uni Dash so that he does that. That's actually going to be a build I use for Rose. And you want to know why? Because Uni's not going to work on this boss. He just immunes through it anyway. It's kind of weird, but in exchange, the boss isn't actually that hard to deal with. If anything, you're gonna probably be using Uni-Stun to deal with his minions, so... As a result, we have to kind of play this more like a normal battle instead. Alright. Let's see here. What are we gonna do first? Probably protect for sure, and we'll probably go somewhat aggressive early on. Oh, I should have done this first. What am I doing? We need to do this. Okay, cool. We got the 150% damage buff. Since we got it, we won't reset. And now we just need to figure out what we're actually going to do in the battle. I think I don't like this cover, so I'm going to blow that all up first. This might damage Peach a bit, but she's also protected, so she'll be fine. Yeah, she'll just... Nothing will happen. And now we just need to figure out what we should do. That Peach cannot do anything, so she's gonna probably just assist our other characters in team jumping over, and because I won't want to play risky, I'm just gonna use Effort right away on Rose. Just go straight into invincibility, get down, pull down, so we can maybe use that later, and then we're just gonna have our characters going one at a time to do some damage, at least to this other enemy. Oh, that was a nice crit. That did a lot of damage. Anyways, we're gonna take this out, weaken the Wild Claw a bit. Okay, we did really good. Oh, we got the Spark down. That's nice. Honestly, I will say though, the setup is definitely way different than I normally do. I don't think I've even done a single strategy where I've used it like this before. I think I want to move her a bit closer, so if we can get in range, we might be able to actually damage the magic button instead of the... but it looks like we're not going to do that, so looks like the damage is just going to be used on the giant log claw. We're still going to have the cooldown clock, though. We'll probably just have to use it to take out the minions, if anything. Anyway, let's attack this guy. Didn't die, but that's fine. We have the freebie turn. Let's just move Peach Bowser so we can get to that. Okay. That's all that happens. Then Koopa's gonna summon henchmen who are just gonna go in and do nothing. And then we can just AoE nose down each time they appear and just he's at bay. And that's the idea. We want to have all of the AoE attack spells so we can use them each turn to instantly deal with Magic Koopa's minions. So hopefully he'll just get in a loop where he just has to summon minions each time. Okay, let's do this as our move here. Now do you see why I got Spark Refresher? I think it'll be good. A lot of it is still RNG though. Because we have to do this more safely, we're gonna have to play this battle a lot more differently. Normally, I just say meh and go for all damage and just try to burn the boss down as fast as possible, but this time around, we have to play it way, way differently. We need to figure out which is the most deadliest and take them out first as soon as possible. Oh my gosh. Bounced like 3 times and even hit that bit, which angered it a bit. Interesting. Let's do this. Why not? Bit of damage from Koopa. Move that back a bit. Since we have melee attackers here, running away will do us no good. And yeah, from there we'll just have to hope for the best. Okay. Once we can get rid of a lot of the minions, we'll start just using a mix of AoE and also using our spark thing that gives us the AoE about every single turn each time we get it. Then we just have to run away and hopefully don't get dashed too many times. Unfortunately, the Magic Koopa is as you can see, very great at doing his job, so he's gonna be somewhat tricky to deal with. See, a big problem with him is he doesn't attack hard, but what he does back up in strength, he makes up in minions. He literally has all the minions in the world, and that's why you want to have Flame ready, so you can attack all of his minions right away. And then probably just run Okay, I do want to at least stun one of the enemies. So I think I'll use Rose's ability for to stun the other enemies for now. Peach on the other hand will do this. I do keep a heal, but that's mainly just as a backup in case I need to heal one of my characters later. Alright, now let's flame these guys. Let's stun the tankier enemy now. And then just run away as fast as we can. Peach, you're gonna have to team jump with Rabbid Peach to get out of range. I do want to still do damage to the boss, I'm just gonna have to probably do it more slowly. And by the way, this setup will prove why this effect won't work. And I mean it.
Healing vibes, literally.
Alright. So, healed up with Peach. Rabbid Peach, that is. And we'll actually have her move back to the server even. Can't do much else. We're eventually gonna have to attack and make the enemies move. If anything, it would probably be better to just try to take out some of the other enemies. Maybe only do one attack though, for starters. Oh yeah, I also, Princess Peach can also use her own attack to take out the enemies as well, so that's great. Alright. Oh, we can actually just knock him back right now if we want to, but I should just check first his range. Just barely not enough, okay. We're gonna pass it. See? I told you. That was just the confirmation of the setup that already happened before. Now you know that Magic Koopa is a frickin' cheater. Normally, in really every other battle in the game, Magic Koopa will never summon henchmen or do other stuff. Instead, she'll only say your attacks, and everything else should just work fine, like normal. But for some reason, exclusively with only Magic Koopa's attack, know why. Whenever Uni is used, it just doesn't work on him. He just nugs it off like, oh, hey, I actually really need to that buff. And that's why cooldown clocks are going to be useless. So if anything, if cooldown clocks are going to be better use to have Peach actually just intentionally team barrier protect, but even that doesn't work. Sometimes our characters might just take a lot of damage, and that is why I brought in Rabbid Peach, so we can heal up. Alright, I'm gonna save Uni Jas for last. And we're gonna set this up so we can hopefully hit all the enemies into a cliff. That stopped the enemy from doing anything. And then we'll, I guess, start trying to attack and defeat him. Probably be better to just dash and start attacking the Magic Koopa instead. So we'll have to try and figure out what the maximum range we can go in as.
Hold still, will ya?
So yeah, in case you haven't noticed, Magic Blue is completely immune to all attack. It's just another thing that isn't mentioned in the attack at all normally. So you pretty much have to trade using heal with Rabbit Peach whenever you can, and also using other attacks whenever you can.
Hashtag healing journey.
Alright, Peach, you're gonna now Team Barrier as protection.
Yawn.
Honestly, having Peach to be able to just defeat those enemies is probably better than anything else we could hope for. Okay, well, since we have protection, I'm not too worried with doing not enough damage, so I should actually press this boss enemy right now so we can just remove it from play. Help get it closer to play. And also unique to this battle is because of the way it's set up, portals will never ever appear, and any other attacks that would but normally also don't appear, which means all that will actually happen is Magic People will just keep summoning minions infinitely, and we can either kite around the battle, which is probably what we're gonna have to do, or do other stuff. And also, we wasted his effect anyway, so he's not gonna do anything. The only problem is, once you get things like this, we will have to take the damage from Quincy's. So we'll probably have to split up who takes each hit as we go. Alright, I want a safer place. So since we have this, let's use this now. Alright, Rose is just gonna probably attack you. Attack normally. I don't mind her taking damage right now. In fact, I probably want to beat out the attack on purpose here. It's gonna be a lot of damage to her, but that's fine. Hopefully she should survive. Oh, actually, we could just use the effort, too. I'm thinking go close to Magic Koopa, take the attack on purpose, hopefully, or set it up so the minions attack me, rather. But take out the giant wall over here. I know, I call it I just called it a giant wall claw, believe me. I'm still trying to figure this out. Peach, this. Mayor Peach is just... Peach, our lowest health character, is just gonna run away. Maybe try to attack at range a bit. I'm hoping because of certain priorities, Magic only attack those this turn, and then we can use either healing barrier to heal up the damage. That's basically what we're gonna have to do this battle. It's gonna be all survival, pretty much for a while, until Magic Koopa... Oh, that was not what I expected. They did attack but Peach to instead, so Peach is now gonna have no choice but to run away after we use our dash first, though. She's not gonna be the one that uses just defeat those enemies. We could run away a bit and stall for a turn if we wanted to, since this enemy doesn't always attack you in a way. As long as you're not too close to it, you can do different stats. Now, I will say, I do have a better range with those, so that can help out a bit. Oh, wait. I have Aether. Let's just use that right now instead. That would be easier than doing the other strat, and then have both his run away instead. And now I'm gonna use the heal.
Healing vibes.
Oh my gosh, she had the you know what health, by the way. I just now noticed that. Okay, well, because Rose is not gonna do much of anything else. She's gonna probably be the one that uses the attack for the next turn. So now that that's done, we're gonna start throwing in our strong mans and just try to burst this guy down. I just realized we didn't stop the other video before this. Whoops. Whatever. I guess you guys are only getting 2 videos. Sucks to be you, I guess. But, that's better. Honestly, I don't mind it. This was already a pretty long series of battles. I'm still kind of sweating it over here anyway. Alright, I should do what I mentioned. Let's, strong man up, and it failed. That's dumb, actually. Let's, use another one with Peach. There we go, now we got a buff. Yeah, we didn't want nothing. That would be really dumb. So let's, okay. Do we protect with Peach, or do we heal? Since we don't have AoE, I guess we're gonna protect with Peach. Alright, now we're gonna start using the Jerry turn to hopefully try to take out before he becomes too much of a threat. Alright, Vez, you're gonna have to take the hit this time, guaranteed. I'm not gonna take it a second time and not be so. So let's run over here.
Nice.
Alright, Peach is gonna have to run. Actually, jump a bit to make her go back a bit farther. This time we don't want any chance of her getting attacked. And those with protection is just gonna take the hit on purpose. Probably want to just right next to Magic of that'd probably be the easiest. Making sure the setup actually works, and then we can heal a bit more split from there. By the way, I hope you enjoy this longer video. To be fair, I want to try and get these towers done a bit faster, so I'm trying to do my best, but it's very tricky. Oh, okay. That was a little bit delayed, but same thing still happened, and now we have Aether, so we can just unseen this next turn. But before we do that, I'm gonna have Rabbit Peach go up and use an attack, but before we do anything else, we should have Peach use the Strong Man. 10% damage, great, that's ideal. Exactly what I wanted. Peach will use her heal first, because of course we need it. Then Viz will actually just do unseen now. Right now. I think I might just attack these with PH instead. Just a normal attack Peach will use to send enemies out. Stay back, because we don't want her this early. And then others will just have to balance out where we can go to not be in range. To be in range of the Magic Koopa, but still be in range of... Not be in range of the Goombas, ideally. Then we just have to keep attacking. Till the bonus eventually goes down. Not much we can do until then. Ooh, barely avoided Peach there. Okay, now, let's just do this. Alright, they can just do that. And because Rose doesn't have any other turns, she's gonna be the one to use the Strum Man. Nothing happened, of course. Now Peach is gonna do it. Alright, got something, but these rolls haven't been the best. I've only got like one or 50% in there, so it's not really been the best setups here.
Thanks.
I'm running as far away as I can on Peach, while still being able to hopefully attack the enemy at least a little bit. Okay, maybe actually I'll go to the edge. Why not? Okay, Peach needs to move. Rabbit Peach needs to move a little bit closer, unfortunately. Let's just pass the turn now. Let's use this with Rabid Peach first. I still don't get why you need Desert Work on the Giant Magic Koopa. If it weren't, this battle wouldn't even be that hard. It would literally just be a permanent stun lock. Maybe they purposely gave magic so you wouldn't be useless. If so, note to developers, maybe you could not be mean and do that, maybe? That would be nice. Anyway, let's do Strong Man. Only got 50% damage, but we're not gonna re-bump that. Instead, we'll just run to like the edge over here-ish.
Here goes.
Other than that, not much to say. We just have to keep attacking this boss until he goes down. Not much else I can say otherwise. I should have Peach go out on purpose to take the attack towards her. Rabbit Peach, that is. Peach can attack from range a bit. I do want her to at least do something. Let's try to prevent just doing something. And there we go. When the battle gets close to the end, I'm gonna start doing Team Barrier for protection instead of doing the normal would do in other battles. Okay, we got Uni with Unseen with Rose again. Let's use that. And that got cooled down immediately, which is nice. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have... Peach is gonna have to be our turn attacking, so Rabbit Peach is gonna have to be the one that uses a Strong Man. And now we're pathetic buff. Ideally, we just get multiple 150% damages. Bells and just be done with this, but it's not been happening. Let's use Diving Burn, why not? Alright. Alright. Is it gonna go for Peach again? Not surprising at all. Alright, we don't actually have a good heal with Peach, so we're gonna actually use our raw healing instead. That would be better than using anything else at this point. Peach is just gonna take out the Goombas again. We definitely don't want more to appear. If that happens, it's gonna just become even more threatening. And we're already kind of struggling with this battle somewhat. Okay, I'm gonna have Rose do the buff again. Though we could maybe skip it if we want to. So now we get 150% when Peach is not attacking. Actually, no, that's not bad. We'll just be able to get some damage. Says unseen, so she'll be safe. I might want to save that for if my other characters falls down.
Here goes.
Let's see here. Yeah, almost about 1,000 damage there. Now do you see why I prefer not the uni build here? Honestly, when I first found out that, wow, that was so weird. The damage just completely split there, and that's new. I've never seen that happen before. It's not gonna change anything. I'm still gonna use on Cameo to remove them all immediately. It's just gonna be different. I'm gonna protect this turn. Alright, I don't need to honestly team protect, but I know one strategy I did do before, and you can definitely do as well if you guys really struggle with this battle, is when using Team Barrier or special, well, rather cooldown clocks, use them for Team Barrier instead of Uni. That way you can do a lot more damage to this boss, but still attacking somewhat fast. Also, I think I'm tired of taking forever, so if we move Peach closer, we can do a bit more damage, so let's do that. And also, this. I actually finish him off. Okay, no, it didn't, but we can finish him off next turn for sure. Okay, she decided I've had enough of those. Just gonna attack him. Let's just attack. See what happens. Oh, actually, yeah, Peach might get that mill. Okay, no. Never mind, looks like Biz is gonna add it again, but that's fine. Move closer so we don't have to accidentally select another target, and there we go.
Finally.
Yeah, finally indeed, Rose. Finally out of this battle. We got the expedition successful. We'll skip all of that. So we got about 10 sparks here, and we got through a bit faster, and also got Rose's weapon skin here. Nice! I'll probably equip that in the next battle, and we also got access to level 7. Things are going to start getting really brutal now, I'm not going to lie. It's going to get more brutal, but thankfully we're done for this video series. Unfortunately, that's going to be the end, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.